Carlin came on. Listen to his. He's got a new one against the Japanese. He's on the third one of that.
He's still going
which
hard.
I feel a little uneasy listening to anymore.
Really?
No, but it was funny. Just they were talking about. He was talking about Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
And how like historically it's like one of the dumbest fucking decisions ever.
Like
military planners today are like, why would they do that?
Well,
I mean, obviously hindsight's two nukes, but still, it's funny to just
double F. Could have been a double F.
No, how would it be a false flag?
If they're like, we just want to go attack the Japanese.
So we hired the Japanese to attack us?
I don't know.
No,
you think someone faked it? It could have been actors.
Can't fake.
It could have been actors.
You think there was the Japanese Navy was in on it? They're like, hey,
it
we'll
was
help
two
you guys
planes,
out.
right?
In Pearl Harbor?
Yeah.
Did you what?
It was 2 planes that crashed in Pearl Harbor, just one. You could easily fake a Pearl Harbor.
Do you think Pearl Harbor was 9/11?
I'm saying if you're I'm just throwing it out there. If you're saying that it didn't make any sense.
No, but it was more than 2 planes.
How many was it?
Probably like 100.
100 planes attacked Pearl
naval,
Harbor?
It was the aircraft carriers.
I thought it was just like 2 little prop planes crashed, and everyone was like, what the fuck?
Oh, really? You thought it was like
I thought it was
2
like,
shitty planes?
I thought
And we
it was
were like, oh, we're going to war, dude.
I thought it was like 2 propeller planes came in.
Did you really?
Yeah, I swear to God.
No, it was a huge operation.
Yeah, they're big planes.
They brought their Navy.
Damn.
Yeah. It was war.
The Navy pulled up, and then the planes.
It was aircraft carriers. Yeah.
The big ones.
Yeah, they brought the boys out.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So they like totally devastated it.
Yeah, if it was 2 planes, it would have gone almost unnoticed.
That's what I was saying. I was like, you wouldn't even know. It would be like that could be anyone flying a shitty plane into like. So it was the boys pulled up.
They really went for it.
Okay.
It's documented.
Gotcha. So
now the false flag comes in where did we know they were going to do it and
that's
be like, all right, go ahead. Because there was some weird shit about us taking some ships out of that harbor.
Mm-hmm.
Some like good ships
that could have
just happened to not be docked that day.
Could have held them off.
That not would have held them off, but would have been shitty to lose for us. You know?
I got you.
So we like kind of kept some old shitty ships for them to blow up.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, you got us. Well,
yeah, it's also weird. Yeah, like back then, people didn't just like overseas like stealth fly over. There was like a massive ships coming for probably several days, and I'd imagine the U.S. military was scoping the waterways and being like, "Yo, bro, the Japanese Navy's on the way." Like, say what?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there was like radio stuff where they would be like, "Oh fuck, something's happening."
Yeah.
Where are they gonna hit? Oh, the closest island to them? They thought it was going to be around there.
Right.
Which I think they did get hit, too, like Guam and shit like that. But
who knows?
Regardless, I thought it was funny to... Like, I've never heard historians talk about how fucking stupid that was. Like, because, I don't know, for some reason you think of it as like an even matchup, the U.S. and Japan in World War II, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was like...
Yeah, I mean,
it was literally just sucker punching the biggest guy in the room.
It was
and then being like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, he's still up. And they're like, why did you think you were going to knock him out?
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it is tight to roll up with your Navy and be like, what's up, guys?
Yeah, fuck you guys going to do, dude?
It's like, dude, don't you know you have like space bombs and shit, dude?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys doing? Get out of here.
Fuck you up for this.
I mean, they did.
Yeah.
That was pretty minimal, too. They killed like, what, like a couple hundred people?
Yeah, I mean, it was probably like less than 2,000. I think. No, it was... Yeah,
so they about 9/11.
They hit us with a good 9/11.
All right, so they give us a classic 9/11.
First pitch though, that's the good first punch was a 9/11, and then sit back.
Like,
they were winning up front the first like year. Two.
That year
they
were
were fucking us up. Yeah.
Yes, we were just loading just huge bombs and being like, whatever you guys think you're doing.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's about to become a humongous.
They were attacking us with like swords and whistles, and just charging. And it was like, all right, well, we're going to just have some Jewish dude build a nuke. I listened to Carlin's hardcore history on Japan.
It's scorching.
You might get you going, dude.
What'd they do?
It ought to get you going.
What'd they do?
Yeah, it was just fucking snuck attack, dude. Very dishonorable.
That is pretty dishonorable.
That was something they debated. It wasn't honorable.
Who debated? Oh,
the Japanese.
When they're planning the
when the admiral he fucking proposed Pearl Harbor, and they were like, "This isn't honorable. It's not how Japanese warriors fight."
So did they kamikaze Pearl Harbor?
No, I don't think they were kamikazes.
Okay, so they just flew planes. Well, that was
It
Japan's
was,
weird.
it was a sneak attack. The war was there was no war. They just attacked us, not necessarily unprovoked.
Well, the
but
funny part is how like Japan was just like a pure. They were isolationists, right?
not
And
at that point.
We can't. I thought we came up. Yeah, we came up to them basically. They were isolationists, and we came up and we're like, "Open your fucking ports and dock."
That's like 17th century.
So that's way back when.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
The Dutch and
the Dutch are another people, dude, who were motherfuckers,
the Dutch
dude.
in Europe were pretty isolated.
Yeah.
But they had India, the Dutch East
Trading
the
company, yeah.
Indies.
Yeah.
They fucking they were wild.
Yeah, they're down in Africa too.
trade.
Aren't they?
Yeah, all trade. Yeah.
But dude, apparently America discovered Japan, or they went to Japan like, yo, like no more whatever the fuck weird costume shit you guys have going on here. You're gonna open the ports and trade with us.
Yeah, and they
And
were
they're
like,
like,
we'll
all right.
open one port. That's
And
what they did.
they just fucking got all of our technology, figured it out. Next thing you know, they just flew a plane. We're like, we're dropping bombs on you guys. Fuck you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
you want to play?
Well, what happened was they were really fucking up China.
Okay.
They were destroying, like raping.
Just
They were butt fucking China.
Literally.
And they were Yeah.
Damn.
Quite a few documented butt fucks.
What the
But
fuck?
they were also they were just taking other islands and they were
Sure.
expanding. Like their empire was huge, and we were supplying their oil.
What year was this roughly?
This is the 30s.
So the 30s, it was massively
This was
accepted to go into another country and just literally fuck people into submission.
It wasn't accepted.
By the Japanese, though, it was like,
Oh yeah, they didn't give a fuck.
yeah, they were like completely on
Yeah,
board with this.
They were like, "Why are you guys like?" Well, their opinion was it was better that they were colonizing than white people.
so like, we got to fuck these guys
They were
faster.
like, "We're taking all of Asia. It's ours."
Okay.
But then the United States, instead of intervening, because there were a ton of Westerners in China
Yeah.
that were like, "This is crazy. What's going on here?"
You're like, we're getting raped hard.
There's a hard rape. There's a lot of rape.
So it was like these dudes were coming like blurry genitals first. And
Blurry
just fucking-
genitals everywhere, like just going wild. And then what's funny is there's a bunch of Japanese historians that deny it, which is still an issue.
That say
It's
like,
still an
we
issue that
definitely
like
didn't rape
Japanese
anyone.
textbooks don't really acknowledge the atrocities.
Makes sense. Well, there's so much shame, dude.
I mean, compare that to fucking our textbook.
Yeah.
The whole
Well,
thing's like, remember slavery?
I got the watered down version in my grade school.
Early on, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Even high school, they didn't really hit me with like a lot.
I remember it
I
definitely
also
started.
didn't really pay attention.
Yeah, our history definitely filtered in. Like slavery was
Oh, for
studied
sure.
that every fucking year.
My history teacher cut a deal with me. He told me if I just like stopped disrupting the class, he would give me a B, and I was like, word.
Incredible.
It's like wicked.
Yeah, dude, you terrorized that motherfucker
I actually liked him a lot.
into appeasement.
He gave me.
He tried to
actually-
appease
He
your
ended up
empire.
giving me guitar lessons, and we smoked weed together. It was pretty sick.
Damn, this
Yeah,
guy's
when
the
I was
man.
a sophomore, yeah, we would like smoke weed, and he would give me guitar lessons, and that's when he cut the deal. He's like, "Bro, you have to stop fucking shouting
Yeah.
shit out in class. 'Cause the whole class goes into disarray."
That's sick.
It's like, couldn't help it, bro.
Yeah, you're Kim Jong Un, dude.
They fired his ass. Yeah, well, I was Kim Jong
You're
Un.
like, I have nukes. Like, he doesn't have nukes, but what are we gonna do? We're gonna appease him. But
So these guys deny it.
so Japan was butt fucking China hard.
Damn.
And people were like kind of calling for intervention, but
Yeah.
no one wanted to like have an all-out war. So the United States was like, "We're gonna cut your fucking oil off," because we were their oil. Without
We were
oil,
fueling the butt fucking.
Yeah.
We were the lube.
yeah. And I think we gave them like a year.
Stop
We
butt
were
fucking.
like, stop butt fucking. And if you don't stop butt fucking this year, we're done.
So I'm just imagining all my little like Roman computer legions like running in and fucking butt fucking.
Yeah, the Romans were. Yeah.
So
they
we were
butt
like,
fuck.
no, what we sanctioned them.
We were like, we're gonna cut your oil off in a year.
Damn.
And if we did that, they were fucked. Nothing would work if they did that.
For sure.
So that's why they attacked Pearl Harbor.
That's not a way to hold on to your oil supply.
Yeah, but then there's oil supplies around that's held by European countries
Oh.
in the Pacific.
So they try to backdoor
They
us.
attacked us and then started taking up as much resources as they could. And they had China. That was a ton of resources.
True. Yeah. Fuck. These
But
bastards.
they fucking snuck attack, dude.
Well, that was full back. That was full Game of Thrones back then.
Yeah.
Like, there
especially
was-
especially then, especially in the 40s, it was go time.
There might have been like 2% of Americans who were like, we shouldn't fucking bomb. We shouldn't do this.
Well,
I mean, when they dropped the atom bomb, I'm sure people were not totally stoked. I
I'm
wonder
sure
what,
everyone was fucking
what
stoked.
percentage of people were against that. You know.
I bet it was incredibly low. Especially that was the end of the war.
True. I mean,
People were
that was
fucking
probably
done.
I mean, that was like getting the Twin Towers hit. There was probably people who were like so stoked
Yeah,
on nuking
and
Japan.
the atrocities they were committing
Yeah.
to people that everyone knew.
True.
Like, everyone knew people that were over there. Mm-hmm. It's like, fucking get rid of these motherfuckers.
They hit him with a fucking nuke.
Hit him with a nuke, and we're like, yo, chill. And they were like, all right, we surrender. And then we hit him with another one. And we're like, you better fucking stop. Make VCRs.
Well, the other one was like, sorry, we got to test this other one out.
Well, the other one, again, I've said it before, the other one was like at Russia. He was like, you guys better fucking chill, too. We got a bunch of these, dude. We looked at them in the eyes, and we're like, you see what we're doing to these dudes? Better calm down.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's... The Cold War was just a continuation of that.
Of being like, yeah, we'll fucking do nukes.
Yeah.
You want to do nukes?
We were allies, but then as soon as everybody got defeated and there were two empires there, it was just like, all right, well, we got to fight you now.
Yeah.
But
hopefully they don't.
then Pearl Harbor was... There's some stories at the end of this thing that'll get your fucking dick hard for America.
I bet, dude.
There was like... It was early enough that on the one battleship, the Nevada, they were still raising the flag. They were raising the American flag, and the band was still playing the national anthem. And when the Japanese planes started firing on them, they kept playing the national anthem. They finished the anthem.
Fucking, I always hear shit like that. I'm like, you fucking idiots. I had to get right out
of course.
of there.
But dude, that's America.
That's crazy, man. Dude, how about the fucking thing we watched in theaters? The World War I documentary.
Yeah, let's get into that in a second. There's still one more sick-ass thing. At the end of it is a Churchill quote about how when Pearl Harbor happened, he was like, yes. He was like, as soon as Pearl Harbor happened and I knew the United States was in the war with us, he was like, it was over.
Yeah.
He's like, Hitler's, and it's Carlin's voice. So he's like, Hitler's fate was sealed. Mussolini's fate sealed. And Japan would be ground into a fine powder.
Damn, dude.
And then that fucking drum comes in and it's like, whoo.
Holy fuck, that's
dude,
the
ending? U.S. is the shit.
It is
They were like, there's a bunch of the Japanese studied in America, too.
Mm-hmm.
They went to, like, Harvard.
Did they really?
Pretty much like now. Yeah.
For sure, yeah. Back then they were studying. Damn. Oh, then that's when they got put in, like, internment camps and shit.
Yeah, we can talk that.
Yeah.
But they were like, if we go to war with the United States, you have no idea the industrial power of what we're up against. Like, I've seen the oil fields in Texas.
Yeah.
And the fields in the Midwest. Like, if we go to war with them, we can't compete.
Oh, they were going back to Japan and be like, guys,
do not fuck
chill
with this.
the fuck out.
Don't fuck with this thing. That's a sleeping giant, dude. If that thing wakes up, we are in trouble.
Fuck, man. That's wild.
But yeah, the Japanese internment camps. It also ties into that article. This article The Atlantic ran about the kids at the Lincoln Memorial with that Native American.
Sure.
He was like, don't be mad at this. Be mad at, like, American real atrocities. And then listed Japanese internment camps as one of them.
Yeah.
I was just like, dude, that was... I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely not advocating for anybody in an internment camp.
Yeah.
But in World War II, 1940s, like... That's kind of fair game.
Well, I mean, okay.
Is this a hot cast,
It's
or are
pretty
you
hot
and me
cast.
just talking back and forth
No,
to
it's
each
a hot
other?
cast,
We're
dude.
just catching up.
This is what a podcast is. It's hot. It's 12
True.
minutes. Take a little B. And we're back.
Oh man, we're back.
Oh, my God.
We were just talking current events because
Yeah, we were trying to dig up some shit.
We were just talking about how North Korea is wilding out.
Yep. Ooh.
What?
Dude, apparently Amelia Earhart may have been captured by the Japanese.
Damn, that's pretty sick.
That's a sick theory.
If the Japanese fucking took her head off. Oh,
Dude, what the fuck do you think they did with her?
don't know.
That's a girl coming from the sky.
A very good apart.
She was a stud.
She
Amelia
was
Earhart's a stud,
dude. She was a
dude.
big time stud. She
She
had that
fucking-
scarf.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Just fucking tying people
Looking
up.
like the Red Baron Pizza Man,
Yep,
dude.
she's eating people's pussies, dude. She was a fucking biplane,
fucking
dude.
crashed down in Japan. Jesus Christ. Yeah,
So wait, what are they saying about Japan? What is that?
I don't know. They said a new photo may prove that Japan captured Amelia Earhart.
What year was Amelia Earhart? Was that like the 20s?
1937.
Oh, 37?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. So she was almost World War II, dude.
Yeah, she was probably the first shot.
Yeah, the Japs were
they
probably like,
thought Amelia
oh,
was a bomb.
Oh,
All the raining of women down on us.
oh, very pretty white lady.
Just murdered 10,000 of their citizens.
Dude, we gave the Japanese what for in World War
We
II,
did.
dude. We gave them a
did.
hard what for.
Dude, that's what they got.
They got fucking
That
dealt
flag,
with, dude.
That flag will pump you up, though.
The Japanese
That
flag?
like setting sun looking
Oh.
flag with the rays out. I'd be pumped up for that.
Yeah, that's a sick
Plus,
one.
they were like
Empire of the
they
Sun,
fell
dude.
hard. Yeah, exactly.
That's
They
their fucking-
were riding around in like BattleBots armor on fucking horses and shit with swords.
Yeah.
Then they were like, we came over. They're like, no, you guys are nerds. Take off the fucking samurai shit.
Stop dressing up cool. All you need is a rifle and a bunch of peasants standing in a line.
You guys don't have to dress up like Transformers anymore. You guys can take off your clothes.
And Gatling guns. Yeah, you can stop dressing like a mean sculpture. They go, oh, hey, I better give the sword. We have swords. Like, no, dude.
Who invented, the Chinese invented all like the ammunition and fireworks and shit. Yeah.
Gunpowder, yes.
And they were just lighting fireworks. And
But
like,
you know what? I got in a fucking heated argument with a history teacher of mine
For what?
in Westchester, my professor.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, he tried to say some white guilt bullshit where he was
For
like,
what?
he was like, well, the Chinese had gunpowder for centuries before the Europeans got it and weaponized it. And I was like, dude, are you trying to fucking tell me that the Chinese didn't weaponize gunpowder off a moral issue?
yeah.
It's like, dude, these are the people fighting the fucking Mongolians
Yeah.
that are, if you lose, they behead everyone and make a mountain out of it.
Yeah.
And he was like, they had the moral compass to not
Get
turn
the
gunpowder
fuck
into a
outta
weapon.
here, dude.
Seriously, he hit me with that.
I believe he hit you with that.
And at the time, I didn't realize how fucking insane that was that he hit. I mean, it was enough that I argued with him in class. In a class, I was like,
what's
that's
he
not
basing
true.
that off of fucking Mulan, the Disney movie?
Yeah, he saw Mulan. It was like, they also had talking dragons that
Played
told
by-
him, like, don't do it.
Oh my god.
Wasn't Eddie Murphy that? No, that's the donkey. Who played the fucking dragon?
Wait, the dragon was Eddie
In
Murphy
Mulan.
as well.
It was Eddie Murphy as well?
That was EM coming back
Damn,
again.
dude.
Yeah, dude, we fucked Japan up.
Yeah, Japan got fucking butt fucked. You know what also is annoying to me?
What?
You hear a lot of people with history that are like, the U.S. was like super hard on, like we shouldn't have dropped the nuke.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, yeah, they fucking had that one coming.
The nuke?
The fucking Japanese
I don't know anything about it.
They deserved to get nuked twice.
What were they doing?
The Japanese in World War II?
I know they're being bad.
They were bad boys.
So they got the fucking...
They got the fucking elbow. They got the stinky leg drop, dude. They got the hardest fucking top rope fucking frog splash, dude. Twice.
That's definitely like a group of 14-year-old kids talking shit, and someone's like, you won't do it, and one dude just throws a punch, and everyone's
Haymaker.
like, yo, fuck.
Well, no. I mean, obviously Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
They fucking threw the fucking first sucker punch.
That could have been a false flag operation.
There's a lot of gay rumors about false flag, but whatever. Yeah, we were like, all right, please hit us. That was the U.S. being like, go ahead, dude.
Yeah.
Do something.
I wonder, too, if people wanted to use one of those things, and they were like, all right, fucking...
Well, that's the...
Drop it on them.
That's another thing is the first one,
Yeah.
I believe Hiroshima was... Because Nagasaki as well. We dropped two.
Yeah, yeah.
And the first one was for Japan, and the second one was for Russia.
But we
The
dropped...
second one was like, we looked at Russia while we dropped it, and we were like, dude, this could be you if you don't fucking chill out.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. You know in John Wick when he shoots that guy in the head while he's looking at it? Never mind. You won't get that
I know
reference.
exactly what you're talking about,
Somebody will get it. You know when he's in the party? When he fucking attacks the guy's son, and his son is getting out of the hot tub? That was Russia. And we were holding Japan down. We looked Russia in the eyes and fucking
God
executed
damn.
them, dude.
Fuck.
But it also, the only thing that was impressive about it was that it was one bomb. Because we inflicted that much damage and much more casualties in places like Dresden and Tokyo
Okay.
before that.
True. So what were they doing so bad, just for people who don't know?
Oh, what Japan was doing in World War II? Well,
Just for people who
pre-World
don't
War II, so around when that fucking stud Earhart went down,
Yeah.
they raped Nanking.
Who's Nanking?
It was China. They fucking went into China.
And his butt fucked them?
It was such a catastrophe that it's actually historically known as the rape of Nanking.
Holy
It's
fuck.
documented as the rape of.
So they went through... So they got decked out in raiding gear and went into
And went in
fucking...
there like, "Huh?
and just raped everyone?
Dude, it was all Japanese men too, just fucking, yeah. All their pussies were blurred out. They're fucked up.
Their
Dude.
tentacles are coming out and
Yeah,
raping
dude,
chicks.
they did wild shit. They did the fucking Bataan Death March. Dude, they did crazy shit. Like, beyond crazy.
Jesus Christ. So
They believed their emperor was a god.
yeah, I know that about
And
Japan.
they were willing to fight to the death. Like, so when the U.S., after the atomic bombs, after the emperor got on the radio and was like, we surrender. a lot of the people would refuse to believe it.
The voice of God,
And
basically.
and they killed themselves. They were jumping off cliffs. They
They
were
are hot to fucking stab themselves
Japan
in the belly.
was wild, dude.
They do love killing themselves.
Seriously, if anybody in World War II deserved to get hit with the fucking 1-2,
yeah.
Japan may have needed it. All right.
That knocked a lot of the bullshit out of them.
The Nazis definitely needed a good fucking pounding.
Okay.
But Japan needed a hard fucking like.
Well, that goes back to the numbers of
Here's
everything.
reality.
That goes back to the numbers of everything.
What about that?
Well, how many people died in Japan? How many people do you think Japan killed of their own citizens?
Of their own citizens?
Yeah, or even China.
See,
Combined in China.
China was worse.
China killed what?
In World War II,
50,000 people?
I believe China is number 2 in casualties. A lot of people don't know that. It's Soviet Union number 1 far and away.
What is that, 100,000 or 100 million peeps?
Yeah, you're talking millions. You're not talking. No, in Soviet Union, it's no one knows. It's like somewhere between 20 and 80 million.
So they got the stats.
Soviet Union has the hardest stats.
Damn.
Easily. They had some of the worst, most catastrophic fucking
Jesus.
unbelievable deaths. Like, I mean, Stalingrad was a city that was under siege for like 3 years.
Yeah.
To the point where it was cannibalism was rampant. Everybody was freezing to death. There was no food.
Jesus fuck.
That's how they won. They won the war at Stalingrad, like just waiting out the Russians. The Russians just froze to death.
That is sick how people say they're like,
you can't ever.
I love Marx. You know, it's just like, yeah. Yeah.
Well, Stalin also like was hesitant to evacuate civilians from cities. So like if he knew the Nazis were close to a city, he wouldn't evacuate the civilians because he was like, it'll actually inspire the troops to fight harder if they know they're defending women and children.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, dude, wild shit. But back to the Japanese.
Yeah.
They got everything they
Those fucking rascals, dude.
Believe it or not.
So the bomb. How many people died in the bomb?
Not as many as you think. I think like 80,000.
Okay. At once.
Yeah, in one flash. One quick Polaroid, just fucking everyone's gone.
God damn, that's like the Goosebumps book, Say Cheese and Die.
Oh, say cheese. That's what at least one person in Japan said. When the flash happened, he just turned and was like, oh, cheese.
Oh my god.
No, dude, that's
damn.
Yeah, that was
Again. That's fucking hardcore history.
Again.
That's so funny.
But I watched. There's a documentary on HBO on the bombs, and it's like Black Rain, I think.
I saw some of that.
Really fucking good, but really fucked up.
Yeah, I saw people like melting and shit.
Oh yeah, everybody melted and burned, and it like if you were at the epicenter of the bombs, it was okay because it was just fucking you're evaporated.
Yeah,
but then,
that was Say Cheese and Die.
Yeah, that was Say Cheese. Fucking gone, dude. That's nice. That's a good way to go.
Yeah,
it's a flat. You know what's cool?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know this. The bomb goes off about a mile up from the ground.
Really?
The atomic bomb doesn't
hit the ground.
Not a mile. I think a mile might be exaggerating, but no, it doesn't hit the ground. It's timed to detonate above ground, so it's in the air when it goes, and
that's
it
why
flashes
it has that big mushroom
in
cloud?
the air. I don't know if they're correlated. Those two.
That's fucking crazy. We gotta get one.
We gotta get an
We gotta
atomic
get some
bomb.
nukes, yeah.
You sound like North Korea right now. That's what he was saying, dude. Kim Jong Un was like, "Oh, very cool. I need one."
That's how everyone's gonna get rid of nukes. I've heard about them now. I'm like, damn, these things sound fucking
He's like,
sick.
it'd be super sweet if I had one.
It is hard to be. We should get rid of all of them, and it's like, all right, you get rid of them first. It's like
Exactly. That's what
Nah.
happened. That's what happened.
Well, as soon as if one person has them, they're in control of the whole world.
Exactly.
So it's like we did all that weird shit too, where we were like, all right, guys, we can't have these things anymore. Russia, come on, get rid of them. Like, what about you guys? And we're like, we'll get rid of them too, but fucking come on.
Yeah, but first, don't even try to make one. And they're like, well, you guys have one, so get rid of yours and we'll stop.
Like, no.
And it was like, we know you're not going to stop, dude. We knew they weren't going to stop.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have stopped. They're
True.
fucking dickheads.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah, the fucking Japanese got what they had
God
coming,
damn, that's
dude.
a sick take on that. You never hear anyone say that.
Well, I mean, anybody that's ever studied history
Oh yeah, of course.
knows that Japan in World War II was equal imperial-wise to Germany. They were just as imperial. Like they were taking everything.
Well, you don't. Now it's like the history book's one page, and it's like white people did a bunch of bad shit.
Yeah, now the
It's like,
history
close
pages.
it.
Now it's like, maybe we shouldn't have dropped the bomb. Maybe that was too harsh. And it's like,
Yeah.
dude, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
That was a fucking display of like, all right, we're done. Mm-hmm. Actually, it's kind of like, you ever fight, like, it reminds me of like wrestling with my dog. It's like he's biting me, I'm pushing back and forth, but eventually you have to hit him with the fucking like, chill the fuck out,
Yeah,
and fucking just fucking hold his head down and be like, that's it, we're done, dude.
You're like, I'm fucking around with you.
Yeah, that's what we did to Japan. We're like, dude, we're fucking done. Stop it.
Dude, it's so funny though that they were like running around there looking like Power Rangers bad guys, swinging swords.
They were. Oh fuck.
Well, they were like, they ruled Asia.
Yeah, they
Japan,
did.
everyone hated Japan.
Well, they raped Nanking.
Jesus, dude.
They raped a city. They had territory-wise, I think the largest empire ever. I think.
That's so fucking weird.
Although the British Empire, pretty good.
So they were going in and just fucking busting out the boners, dude.
Oh,
They put the swords down and busted out the beast
they went
stingers, dude.
full fucking boners and fucking, yeah, dude.
They ransacked the city, boner first, and just
Boner
came
first.
in,
They were like-
crashing through walls like the Kool-Aid man with the dick out, like, oh.
Like, a Chinese, not a good, very good people. We can very good rape them.
You just see a dick through your straw hat, and you're like, oh. Like you're sitting on the floor eating soup, and a dick pops through, and you're like,
what a
all you see,
horrible life.
All you see is the head. You're like, huh?
What a horrible fucking life.
Oh, dude, what was this? The 40s?
Can you imagine getting raped by a bunch of Japanese dudes?
No, I can't.
Oh,
dude.
man. That
dude,
fucking sucks.
First of all, their bushes in the 40s are probably like not touched since
Full
puberty.
fucking sick ass pubes. Some Japanese soldiers' pubes, dude. Oh my god.
Jesus,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. No,
and he
if-
like walked from Japan to rape you. He walked all the way from Japan. He can fuck you for.
He hopped on a boat.
Yeah, he rode and then walked,
Yep.
and now he's fucking you in your straw hut, and then he's
He
gonna light
came
you on
over
fire.
there just to fuck you and then behead you. Dude, they did like, I'm talking like babies on bayonets. Like they did
Jesus, man.
They did the
What the
worst.
fuck was their problem?
Well, it was actually similar to the Nazis and Soviets, where it was like, these people aren't human.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, the government, your emperor, who's a god, is telling you. So, basically, Donald Trump, our
Yeah.
god emperor.
Yeah. Our
If
godhead.
Donald Trump was like, Matt and Shane, these people aren't human,
Yeah.
we'd be like, sweet, we can kill them
Can we rape
and
him? He's
rape
like,
them.
yeah, sure.
He'd be like, you should rape them. Everybody says you should rape them. You should go rape them.
Great.
Yeah. But that's what
Damn,
they did.
dude.
They got a little wild. And then they got fucking nuked. They got so wild that a nuke was like
Well,
a reasonable.
I would say raping an entire city,
Yeah.
you get nuked.
You get nuked.
That's the Eastern law of karma at display, really.
true.
That's the biggest dick
Yep.
of all, coming down and just being like,
It's a hard dick. It's a flash in the sky. Next thing you know, you're melted.
you're a fucking skeleton, dude, holding a cup of tea, just like,
The fucking yeah. All right. So I was watching this documentary.
Yeah.
And I was a little more liberal about it at the time. I was at like when you watch the documentary.
yeah.
About the bombing.
You showed me some of it.
Yeah, dude, it gets a little like, damn, I wish we didn't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, of course.
Yeah,
You don't want to fucking do that.
of course.
You don't want that.
I hope not, yeah.
But I was watching it, and there's a story in that about a house that was on fire, and this guy's brother was inside burning to death, and he had to hold back his own mother, who was trying to kill herself in the fire with her son, who was like, let me die with him. And I was sitting there like, I was a little hungover. I was like, holy fuck, this is
Yeah.
fucking so fucking depressing.
Well,
And then
you think you're depressed, yeah.
and then my dad was in the kitchen, and he just walked by and was like, good. And I was like, fuck you, Dad. He's like, you don't understand, Dad. He's like, you're a fucking idiot. And he was exactly right, dude. He was exactly right, dude. That was the most American fucking thing he could have said. He was like, yeah, fucking good.
He probably had some light blue dungarees
Oh,
on,
dude.
some white grass
He had a
stained
fucking
sneakers, dude.
tucked in polo into his fucking dungarees that were not, they just straight cut.
God damn, dude. This,
Yeah.
like,
Not
How-
even paying
how
attention.
sick is that?
He just saw a fucking Asian person like, and the fire was a very great. And my dad just good and kept walking. I was like, God damn it.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
Dude, ask an old man
Fuck
about
you, Dad.
ask an old man about any. Obviously, what's the old man
Dude,
policy on the Middle
that's
East?
my dad, Middle
Yeah.
East. I remember a long time, he's dead serious.
Parking lot.
We eating dinner, he was just like, they should blow that whole thing up and just start over.
Yeah, that's
And
an old
it's not
old
even
man
like,
parking lot debate.
Dan, there's people who live there. He's like, well. Yeah, literally.
Maybe they shouldn't.
Yeah, he's like, Matt, it's never gonna get fixed. Just fucking blow the whole thing up. They're just causing problems. And it's like
They're causing problems.
I was like 10. I was like, yeah, I guess we got to blow up the Middle East, all right? And then like I got to like college, and people were talking about it, and I was like, I just thought it was the Middle East. There was just like one type of
Yeah, there's
person.
one thing there.
There's just some like dudes. They're Middle Easterners, and they're like, no, there's a bunch of
Yeah.
countries, different governments. And I was like, I don't know. My dad says we should blow them all
This
up.
is a fucking hot take I'm about to fucking dish out, and it's gonna fuel.
Let's have it,
It's gonna
dude. I
fuel
mean-
our fucking white supremacists. But
no.
listen,
Yeah.
it shouldn't, because this is just very honest. This is just
Another
very
Another
honest.
hour white supremacists now.
Our white supremacist listeners fucking feel this shit, dude. They love it. But so in no time in history,
Yeah.
up until the United States, has there been such a gracious empire like
Yeah.
the United States?
That's true.
Dude, if the Romans were dealing with the Middle East,
Yeah.
which they did, and they handled it differently because they couldn't. If any other empire throughout history had the capabilities that the United States has right now,
Yeah.
that would be a parking lot.
Well,
The Middle East would be a parking lot. North Korea would be a fucking. I mean, it would be just fucking.
oh, they would decimate them instantly.
It'd be over immediately.
But that's why, because we stand on Christianity, dude. That's why we,
we
don't
stand
do
on
that.
Judeo-Christian values, dude.
True.
That's what our empire was founded upon.
That's why.
Moral compass.
That's, dude, there's nothing wrong with
Treat
that.
others as the way you wish to be treated.
That dude.